Hey friends, it's Scuzzy and welcome to another how-to video. This one's going to be on preparation up until the bonus XP weekend in regards to buyables in general, what you want to do to prepare to get those out of the way. One of the first things you're going to need to do is gather some sort of item that you're going to work with. So here we are at the Grand Exchange. I'll show you a couple items that you might need while you're doing the XP. So here we have clean Lantadimes. I just want to show you the graph for the 1 month. So they peaked on August 25th at like 5,000 each. And they went down a little bit, went back up, and then dipped again. Usually items dip 2 or 3 times before the bonus XP weekends comes around, but there is less than a week to, actually a week from today, so it does have time to dip once more, but I'm not sure it will. So this one you might have bought it a couple days ago, but there are a couple items that you would want to buy like relatively like today. Like for example, mahogany plank is going down a little bit, so it dipped once, twice, and this is the third dip, and usually it goes back up. You want to basically, not to merch these items or anything, but you want to get these items at the lowest that you possibly can, so you can, get the most XP out of your GP. But if you go to like a 6-month graph, you can see this item was like ridiculously low over here, and it's not gonna get there again because of the bonus XP weekend. So your best chance is to pretty much get it now on here. So then we have another item, the super magic potion. This one is just coming down on a dip, so you might want to wait a couple days and then check to see if it's around where it was. Like for example, you can tell an item is going up if you see its daily is, let's say this one here, 4,886, and I buy one on the Grand Exchange for 5,100, which is like this price here. But this hasn't updated yet. So you're on September 10th and you bought one in the GE for 5,100. The next day, the average is going to be, let's say some people are buying for 4886, some people are buying for 5117. This is what you're going to get for the next day. That's why it goes up. Then people are like, oh, this item's going up, so now they buy more, and some people are paying 5171, some people are paying 5200, and then the next day it's 5117, and it keeps going up until you get to a point where people are like, I feel like people start to get shaky, and they're like, maybe I should get rid of this or whatever, and then by the time you're at 5221, people are, or by the time you get to here, people are selling them off for, let's say, 5200 again. So the next day it's going to go down, it's going to go down. So that's what happens with the Grand Exchange. So that's how I know, like, before it, not always, but that's how you kind of can gauge if an item is going to rise or if it's going to fall. Now, this item is obviously falling right now, so we don't want to touch it right now, but some of you might need this item in the future for the double XP weekend, so yeah, so you would want to wait a couple days for that. So we got also a water talisman. A lot of people are going to need these for, well, a lot of people who are rich are going to need these for summoning. So you can see this is kind of like at the point where you're like, well, I feel like this is as low as it's gonna go for now. And I did just check it; it's around 7,100 in the GE. So people are, the instant buy is 7,100. The instant sell is 6,900. So that's higher than this price, which means tomorrow or the next day it should go back up slightly or a lot. But it will go up, and then people will start buying them. So today would be a good day. Like literally, when this video is posted, you should like, I'm not trying to like manipulate or anything, but just trying to help you guys out. and we have steel plate bodies. This one is another example of being just on a dip, so you would want to wait a couple days for that. But you can see, like, if you are a mercher, you can make a decent amount of money if you just ride these. Like, if you spend all your money here, you buy them from 2,700, and you sell them off for 2,900. You make 300 per. I mean, this isn't the kind of merching that I do, but a lot of people do this kind of merching, and I'm not to say that they make as much as me, but they're making enough, I would say, because they're doing it still. But yeah, the point of this video is not to have you ride merches and make money like that. It's to save you money and to get you prepared, because the last thing you want is to have to buy an item while it's at its peak the day of bonus XP weekend, instead of paying like this price for it. So it's a 400 GP difference, which is like 15 to 20%, maybe 30% for some items, like that you would have had to buy more. So you would have been able to buy 30% more of the items to get 30% more XP, but now you ran out of money because you didn't do it correctly. Basically, this is just to help you out. Also, I want to show a couple of different things you want to get prepared for the actual XP in game. So to get yourself prepared for the bonus XP weekend, you're going to want to plant your trees in advance. So I'm just going to do really fast, just a really fast clip with no commentary on it of me planting my trees. And this should be the last tree that you basically make sure that it is check health option, and if it's not, then make sure you plant it. Another thing you want to make sure that you have or you have access to are these skilling portables. If you don't have one in your bank, then you can use the portables FC. If you go into the portables FC, they will and ask for where a specific portable that you have. They will let you know where it is and what world. It looks like most people are on 64, so I'm assuming 64. Well, I can't really assume, but oh, it's back on 84. CA is Combat Academy. So they got a see someone asked for a Sawmill. Sawmill is on 68. Combat Academy, which is in Lumbridge, which is one of the things that I showed you. Some other things you want to do to prepare for the bonus XP weekend is make sure that you have enough rest beforehand so you can pump out the experience if that's what you want. Make sure that you don't get fired from your job because of taking paid time off. Make sure you, I would say make sure you drink coffee and Red Bull, but I don't recommend either of those. What I do recommend is drinking a lot of water, going to the bathroom regularly, flushing out basically those toxins that you acquire eating bad foods and staying up late, and you'll feel so much better. Exercise 20 minutes a day, get up out of your chair, do whatever. 20 minutes will save you probably a couple hours of sleep afterwards or in between, so you don't fall asleep. So that's always a good thing. If I've left anything out, please let me know in the comment section below, and I may put a straw poll if I think of one in the description, so keep tabs for that. And also check out my social media and some of the stuff. It's all in the description. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and got something out of it. Peace. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Peace.